great Sunday afternoon for baseball here, north of the border at the Rogers Center in downtown Toronto. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays baseball is next. Hyunjin Ryu is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
And now here is David Fletcher, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch on the way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against the really good teams. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
Batting first, the center fielder, number 27, Mike.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu, he's really struggled 0 for 10. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. Aaron Slagers gets the ball for the Angels in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
We're looking at a pretty good pitcher right here. ERA under 3.5 last season. And there are a lot of teams in baseball that would love to have this guy in the rotation. Very solid and very dependable.
So now here is Santiago Espinal. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For Toronto, the shortstop, Santiago.
And now pitch on the way.
Espinal. Ball, go.
These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. This is a big one here, Dero. They've won 2 of the first 3 of this series. This swing game here, you'd like to win 3 out of 4. I know you're at this point, but boy, a split certainly would not be a good for this ball club right now.
Yeah, Dan, to win the first 2 games, all right, you can live with dropping the 3rd game of the set, but you don't want to end this 2-2. You work too hard early to not win this series.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. This is foul right side.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
High in the air into shallow left center. Iglesias ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Into the box, Josh Palacios. And there's out number 2.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around. It's strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive. I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Hit sharply on the ground. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Up next is Danny Jansen as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 1-0 pitch on the way. Fouled away. One and one, here it comes. Close pitch, but just a bit outside. He wanted it, but it's 2-1. Tellez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Full count, here it comes. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. Blue Jays held in check, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran 3rd baseman, Anthony Rendon. Here it comes. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
At the plate, Jared Walsh as he sends it on the ground to first. To second for 1, on to first to complete the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Here's Justin Upton now. Ball one. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And he takes a cold strike one.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike three, and the side is retired. Angels go quietly there. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, here is Jonathan Davis. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
No left fielder. Number 3.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
George Springer the next to hit. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Springer brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A two-seamer in, a four-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Upton going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting 7. The second baseman. Go!
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And that'll bring up the former St. John's University standout, Joe Panik. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Swing and a line drive. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Stepping in now, Bo Bichette. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Here's Dexter Fowler now. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu, not great. He's 1 for 8. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Bichette's got it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Batting eighth, the catcher, number 33, Max Stassi.
In now for the Angels, Max Stassi. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Fouled off. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
And next up will be Franklin Barreto, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Kind of interesting pitch selection right there. You could tell. You double up on the changeup normally when you got a guy out front on his front side. Not the case right here. He spit on that first changeup take right there, so I was shocked he went to the well again.
Into the box now, David Fletcher. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Palacios gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Angels leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. Fastball well outside. Hard hit towards center. And he will reach down to get it, as a stumbling play that time is nevertheless good for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Santiago Espinal is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Next to hit, Josh Palacios grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Espinal leads off first with 1 away. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Count still at 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball 2.
Now a chopper to first, might only get 1. Fielded cleanly to Iglesias for 1. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the top of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Hit down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. The throw. Got him. And here's that one again with Show Track. Great reactions to knock it down with the sliding stop, and almost just as impressive was the throw all the way across to beat the runner. Any way you look at it, a fantastic play. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
And that's the second out.
The third baseman, number 6.
Next, it'll be Anthony Rendon, 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch of the AB now. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Ryu looks in, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Hit high and deep to right center. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Angels are gone in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Stepping up is Rowdy Tellez. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The first baseman, number 44.
First pitch on its way. Now here's a swing by Tellez as he gets a lot of this one out to deep right field. And gone up into the second deck. A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 5 on the year. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
In now, Danny Jansen.
Number 9.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fouled away. Jansen stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was a 16th round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout there.
At the plate now, Jonathan Davis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Has a look, now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Jansen gets his lead at first, nobody out. Two and one.
2-1.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
2-2. Cue shot here out towards short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop.
The center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Here's George Springer. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Two-0 count, the pitch. Down the third baseline. But this will get fouled. 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-1 pitch. 3-2 full count. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Here's Joe Panic. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-1 home. Hit in the air down the right field line. Fowler has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Two are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the fourth. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Looking to minimize the damage here. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Now batting, the designated
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. And another foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. I'll give the enthusiasm a 10, the dancing a 4. No shame, and you gotta love it. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The first baseman, Jared Wall.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Palacios has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the left fielder, Justin.
Next to stand in is Justin Upton. Struck out in his first at-bat. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2. Lofted in the air out to right field. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
Now batting.
2 down, no one on base. And that'll bring in the switch hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. In there, and it's 0-1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Santiago Espinal singled in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB now.
No ball. 1 strike. No.
The 1-1 home. Here's a fly ball, well hit. On the move is Fowler, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
Jose Quintana, a 6'1" southpaw, will be the one that gets the call from the bullpen here. So now to the plate, Josh Palacios. Hit back up the middle. Iglesias gets down to make the play. Not in time. Almost a remarkable play, but they'll have runners at the corners with nobody out now.
Hey, that's a heck of a job by the shortstop right there. For him to range, at least get to that ball and show his pitcher with a diving stop. He's willing to get dirty all day long. Wasn't able to complete the play, but the effort was there.
At the plate, Rowdy Tellez, as he'll lay off a curveball up in the zone for a ball, 1-0. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. From the stretch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Down the left field line and deep, and it's a foul ball. The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to induce the ground ball to get a double play.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Now back.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Stepping in now, Danny Jansen, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
2-0 now.
That's a strike.
Strike called. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Espinal, the runner at third. Palacios on second. Tellez at first with no outs. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Standing in now, Jonathan Davis, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Line towards center field. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-0 game.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
The second baseman, Joe Panic.
From the stretch, Joe Panic is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
On a rope to the second baseman.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Next up is Bo Bichette, delivered an RBI single last time up. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
Ready with the 0-1.
Ball. Playing 11, 1-1.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And this is going to plate at least 2 of those runners as it's down for extra bases. And a relay to the plate. And he is in there.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Alex Claudia gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Fowler is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Blue Jays 7 and the Angels nothing. And now, Max Stassi. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, he might have something.
The batter, number 8.
Stepping in next, Franklin Barreto. He collected a base hit his first time up. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
A ball and 2 strikes. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the second baseman, David Fletcher.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, David Fletcher. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
3-0 now. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
3-2 now. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. On the ground to third. Bichette gathers it in. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far, and he gave a glowing review about the quality of the swings they're putting together. He said the frequency with which they're barreling up the baseball on this one has been outstanding, and frankly, really fun for him to watch. Our researchers tell me that 7 of their hits have had exit velocities of 90 miles an hour or better, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading up for Toronto.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Santiago Espinal. Now here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Bounce it to the left side. Iglesias is there. Throw on to first, and 1 shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the right fielder.
Striding in is Josh Palacios. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Claudio, formerly property of the Milwaukee Brewers, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Lifted down the line in left. Upton on the move. And foul. 1 out, nobody on. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Rowdy Tellez is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
And a sinker there. Swung on and missed for out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. But they're still in control, 7-0. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Out in front of it, strike 1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
And he got him.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Into the box, Mike Trout. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 1-2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night. Changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. Pulled hard down the line in left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. The relay. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their third hit of the game, but it's a good one.
At the plate now, Jared Walsh, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. No hits to this point. Fouled away. The 1-1.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Rendon is on his way home. He'll score easily, and they are now on the board, though still well behind.
Yeah, and they say better late than never, and that's definitely the case here. They couldn't get anything going through the first 6 frames, but they scratch a run across here in the 7th. We'll see if they can parlay that first run into something more.
健太さん久しぶりですな。
Justin Upton the next to hit. And he lays off there 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. In there, and it's even at 1.
Otani 大谷さんすごいことになってますね。
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Walsh is off at first with 2 away. This is line to left. Davis gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch here in Toronto. It's the Blue Jays 7 and the Angels 1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Danny Jansen. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
あんなに打つとはね。
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third.
もうメジャーでも誰もが認める選手になってるでしょ。
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft.
まあオールスターにも出ますもんね。
Up next to hit is Jonathan Davis. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Upton's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
So next to bat will be George Springer. In previous meetings with Alex Claudio, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Ready, here's the first pitch.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And it's gone as they add still another.
第2号。
A solo home run here off the bat of George Springer. Second home run early in the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Yeah, you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs.
いやー、
then
よう
he
打ち
offered
ま
up
すね、
one
今
that
日は。
caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
The batter, number 2.
Into the box now, Joe Penn. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. The 0-1 pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. We'll march on to the 8th. It is now 8-1. Ready to begin the 8th and set to go as the switch hitting outfielder, Dexter Fowler.
まあこの回で交代ですね。この回というかこのバッターでもスタミナやばいです。
Tried to check it and it's 0-1.
明日でしたっけ？今日ですかねあれ。
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
ああ、これは届かん。
This is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the
さ
8th.
すがにもうスタミナ黄色くなるでしょう。
The catcher, number 33, Max Stassi.
ああ、黄色い黄色い。
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu. So he'll depart after working 7+, and he stands to be the winning pitcher in this one.
多分そんな感じですかね。YouTube でも誰かしら流してんちゃいます。配信を。エンジェルスの試合結構なんか YouTube でやってますもんね。
Chatwood has racked up over 800 innings in his big league career and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Gotta believe the pitcher's gonna trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. To panic cover.
あ
Back
ーっ
to first, but it's right by him.
Yeah, I like the way he
と、
stayed right in
朝
there
9
at
時
second
5分
base,
から。
knowing he was vulnerable, but it definitely influenced the throw to first. Way offline,
さ
and he's
す
going
が
to
に
get
セ
charged
カン
with
ド
an error
が
as a result.
暴投になってまいりましたね。
So now to the plate, Franklin Barreto, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Swing and a shot toward right center. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second?
Now batting, second baseman.
Next to dig in, David Fletcher. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 of this series.
Grounded down the third baseline. Throws there at first, so the error doesn't hurt him on the scoreboard as the inning is over. Angels strand 1. It's still an 8-1 ball game.
これで8回終了ですね。
So now to the plate, Bo Bichette. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one.
The third baseman.
First pitch on its way.
このクラウディオさんはなかなか打ちにくいですね。この前がキンターナさんやったんですけど、あの人はもう完全攻略しましたね。
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Playing well. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now the pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Stasi finds it, and the throw is there to record the first out.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
No hit じゃない。
For the pitch here, time is asked for and granted by Woody Keller, the home plate umpire.
DH。まあでも点差があるから変えましょうかね。
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning. First offering, and he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Ready on 1-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Santiago Espinal, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Just got a piece of that one, perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Again, another foul ball.
完全なボールだもん。
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Grounder down the line at
かわいい。
third. The next 1-2 pitch.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row, loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Wow.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Digging in will be Jose Iglesias, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
うわー、打たれるか。
These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty V, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he did it.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Mike Trout stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Up top, it's 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
2-0, here it is. Here's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Has a look, now the pitch.
1-0.
Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Iglesias, base runner at first with 1 out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 1-2 delivery.
Wow.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2.
Up next for the Angels, the first baseman.
Next up, Jared Walsh. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Back goes Springer to the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he's in safely at third as a run will score on the play as well.
Looked like the outfielder might have thought that was just going to be a long flyout. I know I did too, but it carries farther than anybody thought and all the way off the wall. And by the time he realizes it, it's too late, and he's got a clutch RBI triple.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Stepping in now, Justin Upton. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And they won't let him walk that easily, as that's somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. Slap hard the opposite way, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
8-2 is how this one ends today. The Toronto Blue Jays took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Hyunjin Ryu earns the win, his second. Aaron Slegers was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon.
なんとか連敗後の連勝ですな。5割復帰で。さあ、では、お疲れ様でした。
You gotta be